Very good morning to you from Lennoxtown here in Scotland. It's the 10th of July now, and we continue to see, folks, a pretty unsettled pattern across the UK. We've got a rather large trough, and that's a cold pocket of air in the upper levels of the atmosphere, draped across all of the UK, as well as across much of Western Europe. We've still got high pressure and warm conditions across Spain, stretched all the way across the Mediterranean Sea. So if you're visiting anywhere across the Mediterranean, you've got glorious sunshine and warm to pretty hot conditions across the majority of that part of southern Europe and across the Mediterranean Sea. We've got temperatures up into the mid to upper 30s across southern Spain, low 30s in Madrid, kind of around the 28-30 mark across Barcelona. The Balearic Islands up into the low 30s across Crete, southern Italy. Greece, we've got temperatures into the upper 30s towards 40 Celsius in Athens. The Greek islands, glorious weather indeed, and the mid to upper 30s across coastal West Turkey. Unfortunately, I'm looking at the European model for the next 10 days, folks, and it appears to be a case of a very unsettled sunshine and shower-like type pattern across the UK. And I don't really see much change in the next 10 days between now, the 10th of July, all the way through the 20th of July. That trough tends to see, they'll really want to continue to persist across our part of the world. And so therefore I'm really saying we're going to see sunshine and showers across the UK, slightly better weather as you would expect across the south of England. Southern half of the UK, you've got that tendency towards higher pressure, but the pattern remains pretty stubborn, pretty stuck in place, and there does seem to be fingers of warmer weather wanting to push into the UK. So we're going to see days where temperatures push up into the low 20s, even across Glasgow, Edinburgh, up to Inverness. We've got some nice days, but in between that, folks, we've got pretty rainy weather. We've got it's never very rarely it's going to be a day-long rain. It's going to be a showers in between sunshine, and that's the type of pattern we're going to see. London is going to typically be around 20 to 22 Celsius each day. There's going to be maybe cooler days where it's going to be cloudier, so days where temperatures might struggle to hit 20, and days where it's more sunshine than cloud, we could be talking mid-20s. So very unsettled. No, basically, there's no strong high wanting to build back into the UK for the next 10 days. So we're not going to see those upper 20s or low 30s. We're not going to see those mid-20s across Scotland. That's just simply not the pattern we've got at the moment. And a place like Paris southwards is going to see temperatures push into the upper 20s. They've got that high pressure where we don't. And between Paris and London, that's really your cut-off point between better weather and not so good weather. And London is right on the periphery, but it looks as if London will be on the cool side of the boundary, so to speak. But certainly unsettled for the next 10 days, it appears, according to the European model I'm looking at. I've got information. I've got also those maps up on my blog. If you click on the tab, the UK and Europe tab, I've got plenty of information. I'm going to have some forecast highs and expected weather come tomorrow. That'll be on Monday. And you can keep checking that out. I'm going to have plenty of information to keep you up to date. But this is a kind of a medium range idea, and it certainly doesn't appear as if that Azores high that produces the hot sunshine, that doesn't appear to be arriving anytime soon. However, I hold on to the idea, folks, that after the 20th of July, I'm not saying on the 20th it's going to change right away, but after the 20th of July, I still have this hunch that we could have more settled, warmer weather by the end of July and taking us into the early part of August. So check out the blog for lots of information, and certainly hope the weather does start to warm up sometime soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.